What is going on, everybody? Space Pirates, Chippy Nation, all that good stuff. Hey, just in from work, throwing together a quick live show for Wednesday night. Oh, and I forgot that thing on there again. God damn it. There we go. There goes our PG rating. Anyhow, saying bad things. Let me scroll up and see who's here first. What's going on, Bud, GB, Omar, Matt B. Uh-oh, we got Matt B and Matt C here. Where's A and D? They're like the Enterprise. What's going on, Omar? Scroll down, scroll down. Ron, what's going on? Bob Bruce. Jalen. I always feel like the magic mirror. Dave, what's up, dude? Spence. Spence is here. I'm still scrolling, still scrolling. Jack, what's going on? Jack, Donnie, Chris. Good to see everybody. And I think I'm all caught up at the moment. Senior Ron Huisley. That is I. What is going on? What is going on? So again, sorry I look tired. I'm just beat from working so damn much. Nothing. Wasn't expecting overtime tonight. Got overtime. Sat in the traffic. Got in. Threw my stuff wherever I threw it and jumped down here to start doing this as quickly as I could. So we got a few things to tell you tonight. We'll show you the cover photos for all of next year's group builds that you guys decided, except for three of them that are always going to be around. So, and then we'll do that again next year. We'll do a vote and we'll see what group builds we want to do. Look at board updates. Board updates. Can't say much, but I may say something, but I can't say much. Such a tease. Hey, there goes Top. What's going on, Top? That's Buckman's Model Mania. If you haven't checked out Buck's Tuesday night live streams, go check out Buckman's Model Mania. Pretty much everybody in here has a YouTube channel, so start clicking on names or saving names, and I'm going to check out their YouTube channels and all that good stuff. Subscribe and liking. Burning the candle at both ends. Yeah, indeed I do. I'm up at 4:30 a.m. Well, no, actually I'm up at 4 a.m. Out the door at 4:30 to work anywhere between 5:30 and 6 o'clock. Then I chill out for a while, take a nap. Because if I don't leave that early, I hit, anybody that's from New York knows the BQE. I hit traffic and then I'll be late every day. So at least I don't hit traffic one way. What's going on, Michael? So as long as overtime's there, I take it, and then killing myself doing that. But yes, we're going to show you all the group build stuff. I didn't do the rules yet just because I've been too busy. I actually had time to do. I actually glued two halves together. Woohoo! That's all I've had time to do was sand it down, made up the pieces where they belong, and glue two halves together. So if I could glue a piece a night, I'll have it done by Halloween. Speaking of Halloween, October is this week. I think it's Friday. Today's the 29th. Tomorrow's the 30th. Yeah, Friday's the 1st. So get on your Halloween builds and get those to me. This way we can get that going. Yeah, check the Space Loot. I didn't check it yet. We're going to also talk about October's giveaway. If you didn't see what the giveaway was, we'll talk about that. And we'll talk about as much as we can before Kelly yells dinner's ready, which is steak and rice. All right, thanks for checking out, bud. Space Loot is working. It is working. Oh, can't breathe. Yes, it is. It's definitely a start. I was actually playing with this guy, and I'm having a little trouble where his legs go and his feet meet up. It's a little off, and he'll sit kind of backwards like this, so I kind of got to figure out where his legs go, get that all glued in place. I didn't glue his legs in place yet because I want to get the legs in the proper spot. And there goes some madman. Get the legs in the proper spot. This way I could pull the legs back off and paint those. And do the same thing with the arms. I'll put the head together as a sub-assembly, paint the head and the neck, and then I'll do the body separate. So I'll do it all in separate pieces so I can use the airbrush. I'm going to have to get another little table so I can put it up in the middle and airbrush and cause havoc. All the winners' prizes went out. I think we're buffering again. Who needs legs? He could crawl. like this. He'll do a low crawl. The second rule of Hobby Link, we always talk about group builds. That's right, we always talk about group builds. I was saying all of September's stuff went out. GB, yours is on the way. It's not really even a tracking number, but I'm keeping track of it. If you guys didn't hear what happened, Buckman's Model Mania posted in the Discord the other day that his package was going to be late, and that was on Friday. He messaged that his package was going to be late, and then I looked at Chris LTC. I looked at his package tracking because I could get tracking on both of those, and his package showed it was going to be late. The funny thing was, both packages showed that they were halfway to their destination, and because of a post office emergency, their packages were going to be late. The biggest and funniest part about it was the packages weren't even at the post office yet. Kelly didn't get the packages to the post office until probably 5 or 6 o'clock Friday night, and they already said they were halfway there, but they're going to be delayed. So if you haven't seen in the news with the post office, they're saying first class mail is going to slow down, and it's going to get more expensive, meaning letters, magazines, and stuff like that. But we all know how the post office is being run right now, and they probably watch the live streams. That's why they mess with all my packages going out. But if they're going to bump up and slow down the service on that, I am quite sure that they're going to bump up the prices on the shipping and slow down our, because I only send priority mail unless it's overseas, and on the shop we send priority mail. But if I do it personally, I don't send overseas priority mail. I send that first class mail, because first class is only $16 compared to $40. So I was sending GBs, which would have been almost $41 to ship it compared to $16. The only problem is there's no tracking on that one. So I gotta cross my fingers and hope it gets there within a week and a half. Yeah, going postal. What's going on, Gil? And B, I'm not going to attempt to say your name because I know I'm going to mess it up. So I'm just calling you B, my brother. Just B. If you haven't seen, I'm back to doing reviews for Green Strawberry. I just posted one up last night, I think it was, or the night before. What's today? Today's Wednesday? Monday or Tuesday I posted it up. And those are some really nice figures. Through PayPal is the way. Ups through PayPal is the way. Ups is still pricey too. Everything's just ridiculous to send. So international shipping rates are crazy. B is fine. Thank you. It's easy for me to do. It's supposed to be temporary. That sounds like something that we do at work. It's temporary. Temporarily permanent. You're not going to see those prices go down. Thank you, bud. But yeah, those 3 figures that I just did, these 3, if you didn't see them, the pilots are just amazing. They're really, really, really cool pilots. So go check out that video. Throw a like on it and subscribe, please. The next one we're going to do, and here comes Kelly.
Hi.
Hi, Kelly. How you doing?
Okay.
What's dinner ready?
No.
Oh, okay. The next 3 we're going to be doing is the junior basic sets. These are just small PE sets, so be on the lookout for that. The boy's not feeling well tonight, so I'll probably do this with him tonight. Not tonight, tomorrow night, because Friday night he'll be sleeping over his girlfriend's house. And then sometime next week we're going to see the Voyager one, and if I can reach it, and the TOS one, Viper one. So we'll be doing those, and you'll be seeing those. And then most likely I'm ordering the 537th parts for myself. Everybody says hello, Kelly. She just cut out. Maybe she'll watch it upstairs. But I'll probably be ordering the 537th parts for the Enterprise myself, and we're going to see those and check those out. Those look pretty nice too. Another thing for those of you who, I'll go up here. Let me go up here and get rid of that. For those of you who use OBS, I'm going to take you to the back end. Let me see. Hopefully that shows up. It's not going to show my OBS screen. I thought it would show my OBS screen. Usually it does that crazy. Maybe they fixed it, that I can't show you the OBS screen. Okay, and it's not letting me show the OBS screen, which usually it does. It does that crazy thing and pops all up. Let me see if I do it this way. Will it show it? No, they fixed it. They fixed it. So your OBS doesn't pop up when you go over to your computer screen. You just directly see your computer screen. But for those of you that, now you get to see my analytics in the back for a second there. For those of you that use OBS and you haven't gone on this week, go on there. There's an update. You can link your YouTube channel to OBS, and you can put your title, your description. You could set it for adult or children. And they also have a pop-up box where you can see the chat. So you can do everything from OBS now instead of just looking at the, like I do, I have one up, one down. I have YouTube up a little bit so I can see the chat, and I have OBS shrunk down so I can see what I'm doing. But now they have the chat back there too, so you can read it. The only thing you can't do is you can't type in there. So if you want to type to somebody, you'll have to type and come back over here and type. Hey, what's going on, Scott? Good to see you. Are you planning any rotating LEDs for the Jupiter 2 and other such kits? Spence, if you're still here, are we looking at doing stuff for the Jupiter 2 and other such kits? Yeah, there's stuff, believe me, there's stuff planned. It just takes, with the boards, it takes a while to develop. Like I said, we got to get the parts, which there's things going on with the parts. We got to get the parts. Then we got to design the board. We got to put the board out to a company here that does the PCB boards for us. I think it's 100 on a sheet. So, and then Spence comes up with the programming, and then his poor little fingers hurt. Poor Spence's fingers hurt because he does tests. He tests each board. So Tommy will build the board, send it over to Spence. Spence will program each board. He'll torture test the boards to make sure that they're working. And then, you know, after programming, he sits there and doing that program. It's a pain in the neck. So this is all hand done. It's not shipped out to anybody. The only thing we don't do, and they're still made in the U.S., are the PCB boards themselves. Eric is here. What's going on, Eric? He actually sent me Father Christmas. What is going on? I'm digging the name. Christmas, my favorite time of year. But Eric was cool enough. He went searching for stuff. They actually have PCB makers that you can use at home, but they are just not big enough for us to make our own PCBs at home. So for now, those get outsourced to a company, like I said, here in the U.S. We get all our parts here in the U.S., and then we do our thing and get them out. I will talk about the boards in a little bit. Yay, Shu made it. I hope you're off of work. I have the old and new Jupiter 2 kits, but the Chaser LED boards for them are way overpriced. I'm still looking for an affordable one. And that is our goal. We will be bringing more affordable stuff. Grayson Peoples, holy cow, how you doing? University extended the mandate to Halloween because they dared to touch my favorite holiday. I am mad as a hornet. I don't want to mess with you while you're mad as a hornet. And exams are this week. Oh boy, you got a full plate. See, Spence is our man. He can answer some of these questions. My torture test is more intense. 6 months. That's true. If you really want to see a torture test, Buckman's Model Mania, my buddy Top over there, if you watch his Tuesday night shows, he has both boards running. And he has the HLI 001A board running for 6 months now, or however long he's had it. And that's a good thing. Hey, what's going on, Eric? How you doing? Speaking of the 001A boards, I should have another 50 next week. Those will be in my hands. They go quickly, so if you're going to order some, yeah, I know you got money in the bank waiting for the Franklin. Some of these are a little more difficult to get going. We should honestly have Halloween off. Halloween would be a good day. Well, this year we have it off. It's a Sunday. But yeah, the boards, they take a while to develop and everything. The simple boards, I don't want to say they're easy, but they're a lot easier to do than the more complicated boards. So that's why that stuff takes a little longer to do. There you go. It's on a Sunday. So next year you got to complain that we don't have off. Boards. I'm trying to think of what else that we have to talk about here. Good luck on your exams. Exactly. Good luck, Grayson. Good luck on those exams. I'm glad. I'm a two-time college dropout. Two-time. It should be a holiday maybe someday. Yes, it should be. But I'm a two-time college dropout. The first time I went to St. John's University twice. I went to Catholic school my whole life. If you're from New York or Queens, you might know Most Precious Blood. Then I went to St. John's Prep. Then I went to St. John's University. The first time I lasted 2 days, and I said, screw school. Dropped out, partied hard for a year, went back to school, lasted the year, and I was like, college just is not for me. I was done with school. So I did family tradition, and I joined the military instead, which I loved much better than school. I learned a lot more in the military than I would have ever learned in college. I didn't need to get a college degree for the job I have. Actually, the job I have would have boosted me in pay if I had communication skills, but I was a pew guy, so I did not bump up in pay. So I had to start at the very bottom and work my way up to where I am now at the very top. But yeah, and so to the kids out there that are watching this, school is good. Schools are good if you like it, but right now, plumbing, electric, carpentry, steam fitters, anything with your hands, get into those businesses because they make mucho money after you're done with your apprenticeship and your journeyman and stuff like that. If you can get into those trades and you're not scared to work with your hands, go for it. Go for it. That's what I say. All right, anyway. Boards we talked about, but I'm going to come back to boards in a little while because I'm actually going to give one of the boards away tonight. Not give it away, but let you know what one of the boards are. While Spencer's here too, so he can correct me on anything I'm wrong with. All right. I'm going to jump over to the group builds. I'm going to fly through this year's group builds because you already know what they all are. Those jobs are awesome. Awesome, especially if you can get your own license and then you use your license to just go and inspect things and you have people working for you. Holy cow. Holy cow. Okay, groupity builds. We're going to go through these quick. Like I said, most of these group builds this year are going to be bundled up into one live show because we're not really getting that many. Hopefully next year we have a better turnout for the group builds. I have petite hands with pretty fingers. O'Keefe's probably couldn't save them. O'Keefe's is good though. You keep your petite, pretty hands doing what you want to do. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. You do you and be happy at what you're doing. So like I was saying, these group builds this year haven't really been taken off too well. It's been another crazy year and stuff like that, but hopefully next year we'll do better and get more builds, especially next year because all group builds are going to be in the annual Chippy Awards. Whoever's in the group builds, yours will be automatically entered for the end of the year awards. Okay, so we got the Braille Scale group build. Like I said, I'm just going through these quick because you've seen them a million times. High Seas group build. Wings of World War II group build. The Lovely Ladies group build. The Halloween group build. This is a big one coming up, guys. Get your stuff finished and get it to me. Secret Santa, which we always have. I want to do. See, I got to stop looking at that chat because I get confused then. I want to do tours in a certain moist place with alligators, a place where land was built out of. Oh, anywhere you can go underground. Huh? Sounds fun. This one's going on right now. This started May the 4th. You'll see this one again because I have it in the new group builds. So this started actually May the 5th and runs to I think May the 2nd, so we could get all the pictures in and do our Star Wars group build. All right, these are the new ones for this year. So these are all the official cover photos, and these, I'll tell you which one you guys voted for and which one are going to be annual anyhow. So these are going to be all the winners. These cover photos for your videos or wherever you want to use them are on the form, so you can go grab them there. I put them up there for you to grab them. Plus the articles that'll be made for the rules for these guys, they'll be there so you can grab them. So we have the Armor of World War II group build. This was voted on by the community as one of the group builds. And if I miss anything in here, I'm sorry, because I'm going to be paying attention to this, not to the little side chat right now. So we got this one. again, voted by you guys. So any tank, any scale, that's pretty much the quick rules. It'll have to be a brand new kit. You'll have to be a member of the community if you want to be in for. You can join the group build, but if you're not a member of the community and showing your build throughout the build or most of the build on the community, it won't be entered into the awards. And most importantly, have fun. Number 3, have fun. The next group build is the Hobby Link International 2020 Battlestar Galactica group build. And it's basically, they're all going to be the same rules. Anything Battlestar Galactica related can be in the group build. So if you want to do Vipers, even if you just want to do the Viper figures, Cylon Raiders, the old Cylon base, all that good stuff. So anything in the BSG category or films, whatever you want to call them, TV shows, all that other good stuff is good to go. And this is another one that you guys voted on. This is another community vote. Then this is another community vote that you guys voted on. It's going to be the cars of the 1950s. So anything in the 50s is good to go, car-wise. I know there's a lot of car builders out there. I know you guys know them, so let them know about this. What's up next? The Chippy Open. Chippy Open's not one that gets voted on. This is just in case your group build doesn't win and you still want to be in a group build. This is for all those guys that just want to build something on their own together. It's open to anything, and you can put it in this group build. And then we have the figures and busts group build. I changed it from just figures because a lot of people do busts too, so figures and busts. The category's open. Neither one of the other two won, Dungeons and Dragons or historical figures won. It's open to any figure, but it's got to be a figure. It could be a mini, because those are figures, you know, what is it, 35 millimeter or whatever those little guys are, up to, you know, an 8th scale statue figure, whatever you want to call them. So as long as it's a figure, it's fine. It can go in here. Next up is the civilian and civil servant helicopter group build. So this could be a medical helicopter, it could be a police helicopter, fire helicopter, just a regular plain tourist helicopter. It can't be military. It has to be something to do with civil servant or civilian. And again, these could be any scale, but it can't be military. The annual Halloween group build, as always, will be in here. That's next year's cover photo. The 2022 Hobby Link International Star Trek group build. This is anything in the Star Trek universe, from books, movies, TV shows. Anything that you want to build in the Star Trek universe can be thrown in here. It could be lit, unlit, it doesn't matter. And this is another thing that's gonna change from this year's awards to the following year's awards. There will be no more advanced, intermediate, or beginner. It's just going to be all in the group builds together, and then it goes in for voting. Star Wars group build, we just went over that one. I think that might be the last one. Nope. Tall ships, Black Pearl, an Enterprise sailing ship. Anything that's a tall ship can be in here. We're going to have the wooden ship build, group build, but that's a personal one that we're having on the site between the guys. But if you want to build a wooden one for this, you can. A plastic one, whatever you want to build, as long as it's a tall ship, it could be in here. Vote for Pedro. I see Pedro every time I go back and forth to Florida. And then I think this is the last one. It's the TV and movie group build. And it could be anything from TV commercials, TV shows, TV sports. Anything that you've seen on TV can be in this group build, and anything that you've seen in the movies can be in this group build too. Ooh, Batman and Joker STL, nice. Very nice, very nice. So that's all, I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's all the group builds for next year. So hopefully there's something in there that tickles your fancy. Hopefully we get a lot of people in it again. Or actually last year was more people than this year. Hopefully we can get more people in it. I need you guys to help me and spread the word. Good night, buddy. Actually, Spence just made a video with all of the group builds in there. So if you want to share his video on your Facebook, Twitter, wherever, this way we could get more and more people in here building. Do a Limu Emu build. That would be awesome. There's got to be a 3D print of Limu Emu. If not, I'm sure that car is a model somewhere and it could be painted up like Limu Emu. That's a great suggestion. We're building for each of these group builds. I still have to do the rules, and I'm gonna check. I'll check the form in a second. I think I made the groups for them. I didn't make the groups. If not, I will make the groups before this weekend, and then you could start posting. Yes, you gave me a great idea. That's not a horrible idea. That could be in either the TV. No, it can't be in. That's not a 50s car. Now I gotta. If I could find that car, I'm gonna do it just because you said so. But you'll be able to post up what builds you're gonna do by the weekend. I'll have that all set up, but you can't start any of these except for the Star Wars till January 1st. What's going on, Jason? Good to see you, buddy. So this month, or coming up this month, next month, which is only a day away, the HLI October 2021 car and truck giveaway. This, we're going to thank Omar, who's in the chat right now, first, because he heard what we were going to do, and he's got a stash, and he was trying to sell some of his stuff, and he said, you know what, he's gonna donate to the giveaway. So everybody thank Omar for donating the 3 cars. God, what have I done? Don't ask Kenny about Little Sweet. Little Sweet. I love Little Sweet. But thank you, Omar, for donating what's coming up. If you haven't seen them yet, I posted them all over. But I'm going to show you now what we're giving away. Again, you're going to have Space Loot by the end of the month to get into the raffle for these. You all know how the raffles work by now, unless you're new here. If you're new, raise your hand, and I'll let you know. How the raffles work. So the first thing on the list, Omar has put a little Kenny figure. All right, the first one up is the 1/16th scale AMT 1965 Mustang. I would actually love to have this car because the little guy is a huge Mustang fan and he wants an older Mustang. My nephew just got his license and he picked, to me, a very specific car he wanted. Like when I was a kid. Hey, what's going on, Boyd? Good to see you. When I was a kid, I was like, got my dad's 1976 Malibu Classic. I love that thing. It was a tank. I didn't want any other cars, but my nephew wants this specific car. He wants a 1986 Monte Carlo Super Sport in white. It's like, okay, that's pretty specific as the car you want as your first car. But that's on him. So if I can find something like this for the boy, an older Mustang that's in good condition and runs well, I'll get him one of these when he gets his license. So next up is, this is the 1/25th scale Peterbilt. I got to squint because my eyes are so messed up. The 359 conventional tractor. This guy's pretty cool. I've never built a big rig before, so that's a pretty cool model kit right there. I'm dropping the Vegas reference as possible. There was also a City of Tomorrow involved. Hey, Philip, what's going on? 69 Mustang. Nice, too. So those are 2. The next one coming up is the last one that will be given away. And that is the Super Chief from Polar Lights in 1/25th scale. So those will be the 3. They'll be shipping from Omar. So once we get the winners on that, I'll get Omar the addresses, I'll ship him the shipping money, and he'll ship these guys out to you. Yeah, boy, they definitely are some nice kits that Omar's going to be, was kind enough to drag out of his stash to give to the guys. And then I got to think of what's going to come up for November. And then, like I said, December, we don't need to be in here anymore. December, there won't be a giveaway. If you're interested in the Christmas giveaway, which is held on the community, You have to be a member there, and you have to be an active member. If you're not an active member, why we do it, me and Kelly decided that the active members there, that are supporting the community, doing their thing, they're always promoting HLI for people to come here and stuff. We want to give those guys the present, not somebody that just signed up and never came back to the site. That's not fair to the guys that are always there. Computer. So the giveaways, if you weren't here or you're new here, like I said, the Christmas giveaway, you have to be a registered member at community.hobbylinkinternational.com. If you just go to Hobbylink International right here, you could get to everything. Model Builder International articles, sci-fi fantasy, you could get to the giveaways, you could get to the community and the shop, all from here. But the 2021 giveaway, just in case somebody wasn't here and didn't know, this year we're giving away 5 of John Dennett's busts of Mr. Scrooge here. Which for the next show, he's in one of these boxes over here. I'll dig him out this way you guys can see him and see how big he is. I know I showed him before, but some people might not have seen him. Excuse me, but he's an excellent sculpt, and this will be the giveaway. Mr. Scrooge. I got Scrooge, Marley, Cratchit, and I'm waiting to see what the next one that comes out. No, that's my brother. Okay. My brother's texting me. I can answer him later. So if you haven't yet, you can come over to the community where my name will be a sign up. Sign up in here. And then, become a part of the community. Start posting, all that other stuff. And then as long as you're posting model stuff and having a good time, using the community, you'll be in for that drawing. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you. If you weren't here last week, again, I find it very funny. Buckman's Model Mania gave me such a great suggestion. If you didn't know, we changed. There was rankings on the site. Basic member, bronze member, gold member, superior member, blah, 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 whatever. I changed them all to Star Trek ranks. So you'll go from recruit, if you make recruit, from recruit to admiral over time. And that all gets piled up from posting on the form. So the more you post, the more you're here, you'll start to gain rank. And rank doesn't go by like that, so you're not going to reach the top in 2 seconds. But Buck gave me the greatest idea. If you go into registered members, as soon as you sign up for the site, you don't get a rank of recruit, you get the rank of red shirt. So if you just join, you become a red shirt. If you have nothing, no points, actually you have to have at least, I'll give you a hint, you have to have at least one message to become a recruit, and then you gain from there. So you'll see a ton of red shirts. People join and just leave for some reason. But we got a bunch of recruits, a lot of specialists and stuff like that. So I thought it'd be fun, just a little award for being on the site. While I'm here, when you come to the site, the annual group builds are all down here. Like I said, you're going to have to be a member of the site, and you're going to have to do progress shots of your group build. This way we know you have a new kit, you're building, and all that other stuff. We want to make it fair across the board. So what's going to happen in air, land, and sea, either tonight, tomorrow night, but by Saturday night, I'll have up to 3 group builds in here. And you can start posting up if you know what you're going to build. You can post up what you're going to build, but again, you can't start until January 1st. This way everybody's on level footing. Everybody starts at the same time and has to be finished by the same time. All that good stuff. And if you guys are talking, I can't see you because I'm looking at my computer screen, which kind of stinks that you can't see both things at the same time. All right, next up, I want to thank everybody that became a member. Hey, Benny, what's going on, buddy? There's a Chinese company that has the molds for the old Blue Thunder kit. I built one, but can't remember. Oh, that's cool. Blue Thunder was awesome. That was awesome. I love that helicopter. But as I was saying, if you saw at the beginning of the show, there was a bunch of names. There's 21 names. Those people became members of HobbyLink International. What they do is they have a monthly subscription, anywhere between 99 cents, which is fine by me, No donation is fine by me. It's totally up to you. All the way up to $9.99, and there's different perks like Patreon has it, and they help support the site with hosting, stuff for videos, stuff for the forum, all that other good stuff. So I thank you guys very much for donating to the site. If you're curious and want to do it, if you go, I'll show you real quick. Computer, not the live stream. Let's go over here. YouTube, the YouTubian. 8:12 already. My computer's so slow. My computer's just so slow. Go to your channel. Billions, good show. If you're interested, you can just click this join button and it'll bring up all the perks. As soon as you become a member, you get the first badge, which is the black one. The longer you're a member, the color behind him changes. And what that does is you'll see people's names in the chat right now are different than yours. They're not grayed out. Those people are members, and when they do post in the live stream, they'll have a little chippy by them. And also when you post any comment on any video, you'll have a little chippy by you to let people know that you're a member. And at the end of videos and live streams, at the beginning of live streams, I'll have the scroll showing people's names that are members. This way it's a little thank you to you guys for helping up. Hey, thank you, Michael. Thank you very much. So now I got to do a new scroll. I'm gonna have to do a new scroll. Every time somebody joins, I have to do a new scroll and add it in. Definitely have to add it in there. Kit Tech, maker of other companies' kits. There you go. Okay, so like I said, 001A boards are going to be back in soon. I'll have 50 of them. Grab them while you can, because those things go really, really quick. Don't want you to miss out. Not that you'll miss out, because we'll always make more. But this is our 6th batch already. We sold out 5 really quick. So if you want some, come and get them. I'm not going to go back to the computer, but I do want to see what we have left in the shop. And then I'm going to talk about another board in a minute. And then if I make any mistakes, Spence is here and he can help me out. Just waiting for my slow computer. Okay, we have... Okay, we sold out of the Bird of Prey. That's gone. We sold out of the Basics Navigation and Strobe board. And if you haven't seen those and don't know what I'm talking about, you could go check out Boyd's videos. He used them on his E. And you could check out Augie in a Stellar Modeler. He used him on a Star Trek build. And Philip PJC in here, he actually used it on a build. Ken Zimmerman's using the Falcon board. But right now we have... Let me see how many Falcon boards we have left. Those I think are almost gone too. We only have 5 Falcon boards left. And that's a pretty basic Falcon board. That's for your smaller Falcons, 1/144 scale and such. It's not for the big Falcon yet. And we have 10 Batwing boards left in stock. So once the other ones come in, I'll let you guys know that we have those in stock. And you could stock up on those. All right. They undid Trina's death and everything I hope so far. It's a competition. They're buying them, trying to figure out how to sell for as much as a reasonable price. That's right. We keep things at a reasonable price. Like I said, more complex boards will cost more just because we need more parts. There's more labor involved. There's more programming involved and stuff like that. So not every board's going to be $15 or $20. Some will be a little more expensive, but they're not going to be as expensive as other boards out there. And if you're here and haven't heard me say this before, it pisses me, or what has Kelly got the sad face for?
No, yeah, please.
Oh, Kelly came in like this. But it pisses me off when companies, a lot of companies do it, not singling anybody out, but as soon as that term hobby's thrown onto something, or it's made for the hobby, it goes from something that could be $15 to $20 to $40, $60, $80, and hundreds of dollars when it shouldn't be that much. So our job is to keep prices where we can make profit, to make more boards, and to get it in your pocket, into your hands, and not too much out of your wallet or your pocketbook. That's our goal with the boards. What's going on, Kelly? Oh, it's dinner time. All right, I got a few more things to do, and I'll come up for dinner.
Okay, I'll keep you as you one.
All right, thank you. Kelly's keeping dinner warm.
Not we, well, for us, we'll eat.
Last night we watched Top on the big screen. So before I get back onto the boards, I'm going to give one of the boards away that's coming out because I kept telling you there's two boards coming out. One I am definitely not giving away. That's super secret until we come out with it. The other one's not too super secret. The other thing is I was talking with Susanna from Green Strawberry today. She is going to send me over a price list for distributors and retailers to see what the prices are. If the prices aren't too expensive, we are going to start stocking Green Strawberry stuff on our site. We'll have it on hand. Most likely we'll probably be able to get these little junior sets in that don't have a lot of PE on them, and they're cheaper. So stuff that's on their cheaper end of the spectrum we'll probably get. And if we start, like I said, it's a business, so we got to make profit. If we can start making profit and stocking more and more stuff, you'll have another outlet in the States to get Green Strawberry products. So that's what we're trying to do with them. We're going to see how that goes. Hopefully we can afford some of their stuff and stock it. If you're a military builder or you're into planes, we carry a lot of stuff from Cat 4. It's all aftermarket, so go over to the shop. We got a ton of stuff on there. I'll tell you now, the only thing I hold in stock is Cat 4 and our boards. The other stuff we're drop shippers for, so we're the middleman, and that's a very small commission on those things. So hopefully things work out with Green Strawberry. We'll have those in stock, and Kelly will have to mail out more stuff for us. So anyway, I'll talk about the last thing because Kelly has dinner. I'm going to give away one board, which is it's not really a top secret board. We just didn't want to say anything. Now, Spence, correct me if I'm wrong. We're still using the 002 board, but with a new program, so the board should still be $20. And we'll have out a video of it. We'll probably have a video from Spence on the breadboard, and then I will do another video showing you the board on a little piece of paper, probably, unless I can find one of my kits and do it real quick. What did I do with the piece of paper? I had a piece of paper around here. I don't know. Okay, anyway, the board that we're coming out with, the newest board, is for you. And remember, the second board, I'm not telling you a word about it, because that I cannot tell you a word about that one. The newest board we're coming out with is a dual use board. You are going to have 4 options on this board. 4 different options on this board, and it's still going to be, it's either $20 or $25, but I'll let you know definitely once I get the boards and we go over that. But there's going to be 4 different settings that you can use on this board. They're Mantis models. What's going on? You're going to have 2 settings for you airliner people. So it's going to be a plain board, and I'll have them soon. It's going to be a plain board. One setting is for the Airbus. I want to say the Airbus, and that's the one with the dual blinker plus the navs and the tail light. And the other one's just regular Boeing, which is a single blinker, the navs, the tail light, the little strobe underneath. So how's it going, Mantis? So we're gonna have that on the board. So you'll have 2 settings. Yes, FX02 plain board, Airbus, Boeing, and 2 military like modes. Well, they're not like modes. They're actually 2 military modes from fighter planes that we found online. We got the timing for those, so it's exact. Oh, here's another thing. The Boeing and the Airbus, they're timed to those planes. It's not just a closer proximity to those planes or the military planes. They're timed to those planes. So those are exact ones for you guys. Now, Top is in here. That's Buckman's Model Mania. He's Air Force, so he'll help me correct this if I'm wrong. The military ones for the fighter jets. Now you're going to kind of have to use your imagination on these, because if I'm right, because Paul Tosny, he's retired Royal Air Force. They're indicator lights for combat, so the pilots would have to have special, I guess, night vision or something like that to see the patterns on the lights to know if they're good guys, bad guys, what the formation is, or something like that. So these lights are actually, I think, infrared lights. So what we did is we put them on real strobes. You're going to be able to see them, but you're going to have to use your imagination that you're a pilot with the specs on to see these lights. But they are definite military patterns that you'll be able to. So if you're building a 1/32nd scale fighter jet, you'll be able to put lighting into it with these. So you'll have 4 custom lighting on one board. So we're not going crazy doing 4 different boards and charging you $15 each will turn out to 60. We put 4 different patterns on there at probably it's going to be $20 or $25. So Tom has done the research for the timings. Yes, they're all exact timings like Spence said in there. So you're going to have an Airbus, a Boeing, exact timings, exact flashing for those. So for you guys that like to do the airplanes, and for you guys that build military jets and want to light them up, you're going to have exact lighting for those. So I hope I got that right, Top, how those combat lights and formation lights go. I know from what Paul said, the pilots do wear special stuff because you don't want the enemy to see those patterns at night. So like I said, you're going to just have to use your imagination that you're looking through infrared goggles or something like that. Oh, don't feel old. I've been told I've been Gen X mind, if that helps. Who's feeling old? Somebody's feeling old. 2 more semesters, including the one I'm in. Omar's old. Omar's old. So that's one of the boards coming out. And now that we got the second board, which is done, it's finished. I just can't tell you what it is. One, because I want to make sure I have enough stock of it, because I have the feeling you're going to like the second board. And 2, I can't tell you. I just can't tell you. That's all. That's new to me and retired only 11 years ago, but left aircraft maintenance about 20. Okay. Paul, I don't know how long ago Paul retired, but Paul is old RAF, retired from the Royal Air Force, and he was telling me about those lights. But they are set up. We found the military patterns. They're not classified or anything like that, so it may just be pattern lights. This way the planes know who's who and all that other good stuff. And that's that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for joining me tonight on this quick live stream to let you know about group builds, pass around the word about all the group builds, the new board coming out, the community. We hope to see you guys on the community. Get off that dirty Facebook and Twitter and all that other stuff. Come hang out on a dedicated site for modeling. There's a general chat in there. And if you want to chat all day, we have our Discord. If you go over to the site, the Discord is in the HLI announcements. It's a permanent link, so you can join us on Discord and you can chat with us all day long. You might have to beat Eric with a bat once in a while, but that's okay. We love Eric. We love him. He's blowing stuff up all the time. Whisper it to me, Kenny. I won't tell. The next board is... No, I'm not telling you. You'll know soon enough. You'll know in a couple weeks what that board is. All right, guys and girls. Like I was saying, thank you very, very much for stopping by. I'm going to get my steak and rice before it gets cold on me. And I will be back on Saturday. I don't know if I'm working overtime yet or not. I'll find out if I have overtime Friday. And then if I have overtime, I won't be here till later on in the day, 6, 7 o'clock. Great to see you guys too. I hope you all have a great night. As I've been saying lately, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Be safe out there. And I will see you on the next stream or the next video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. All right, take care, everybody. Have a good night, and bye-bye.